Hey y'all. Hey intuitive. I'm going to do 13 free ones. If y'all hold on just a second, I'll let you know when to start and I will call them out as I go. I'm writing them down today, okay? It's raining here, y'all. So I figured I might as well go live. There's aliens. Hey Katrina. I'm going to do 13 free ones, Jamie. Let me just see. Do you want to do the list aliens or you want me to write it on here, boo-boo? I don't mind if you want me to write it down. Hey Soul F. Alright, we'll do 13 and then that way, and then I'll close it on here and then that way it won't be like real long. Thank you, aliens. It's been raining here all day. I'm like, and my daughter went to spend the night with her friend. So y'all are stuck with me today. How about that? Hey, Bubina. I should be glad it's raining, right? It's my favorite thing. Hey, Liz. And Rosa, you too, Liz. I hadn't been on here in 12 days, y'all. I looked on the YouTube channel thing, and it said the last time I came on here was 12 days. Thank you, Liz. You can go ahead and post. Hey, Maya. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta be a hermit for a minute, right? There's Dan the man. What do my spirit guides need me to know right now? Thank you, aliens. All right, 5 shuffles. What do Liz's spirit guides need her to know right now? I ain't shuffled a card in 12 days. I know nothing about astrology, y'all, so don't get it twisted. but I keep hearing, because I have a subscription to the Leo King High Vibe TV, and he's talking about all this stuff with Venus retrograde starting like today, whatever that is. Hey, sweet Taboo. Have y'all heard anything about Venus retrograde? What do Liz's spirit guides need her to know right now? We gotta shuffle it 2 more times. This deck is being like funky, so we gonna switch right now, even though I done shuffled it all them times. Let's do 5 with this one. Hey, Nirvana. What do Liz's spirit guides need her to know right now? 2 more shuffles. What do Liz's spirit guides need her to know right now? 7 of Swords. Whoa, I'm holding it down here and it's not even showing. I got the camera up too high, I think. 7 of Swords. That is weird how I have to hold it up like that. I don't know. Usually it's lower. So the 7 of Swords. Let's see what else comes out before I say anything. What in the heck is the 7 of Swords for? Three of Wands reversed. This can be about 2 different ways to look at it. Since it's your spirit guides wanting you to know something about you, this can be about having too high of expectations for yourself or for people like in your inner circle. So you probably is something to do with you, since this is supposed to be a spiritual message, because the 7 of Swords with the 3 of Wands reversed. Are you too hard on yourself at times? And that can be the 7 of Swords energy, where it's kind of like we deceive ourselves because we put the bar up too high for ourselves in some sort of way. And with the 3 of Wands reversed, it's like, don't put the expectations up quite so hard or high. Like, maybe you need to go a little bit easier on yourself in some sort of area. Let's keep going. The Moon reversed. I'm just showing you these, but I'm going to put them back because they all came out. And the Hermit, okay. And then the Queen of Swords reversed, 3 of Pentacles, and 5 of Pentacles reversed. So that's funky. This is funky, I'm not going to lie. 5 of Pentacles reversed. What do her spirit guides need her to know right now? I feel like that 5 of Pentacles reversed is the same thing to do with this 3 of Wands reversed. It's that energy of this is more like you to yourself about something. This is you to yourself. Hey, Blue Storm. Aliens is doing the list for 13 free people. If you put an emoji and there's enough room, she'll add you. We might have to clarify these. The 3 of Cups in the upright. And the Star in the upright. So you're doing way better than you think you are or than you give yourself credit for. The Fool card is the underlying energy. And then the 7 of Cups flipped out a while ago too in the reverse. I gotta clarify this, but I feel like the whole overall message is 7 of Swords. This is you to yourself. Or this is like not a warning. It's not like that. It's more like kind of how your grandmother would talk to you, like in real life. Think about it like that. Don't be so hard on you, because I feel like you are your own worst critic in some sort of way. Three of Wands reversed, Five of Pentacles reversed. You kind of raise the bar too high about maybe your emotional state, your general energetic state in some sort of way, or what you expect from yourself. You're growing and evolving, and there's a lot of things that you should be grateful for, or you should celebrate that, like how far you've come on your path. It looks different than everybody else's path, right? Your path is unique to you. The way it's going to manifest in the physical is unique to you specifically, right? Definitely it can be like star seed energy when the star comes out, and the Three of Cups. You could also feel a sense of, like, your whole life in general, it's been harder to play this human game in some sort of way. Like, you almost wonder, how do the humans, I know you're a human, but this is just like a mental thing that I feel like from these cards, like, how do they just fall in line and do this so naturally? It's so much more work for you from your perspective. And that can mean that you haven't had very many lifetimes on this freaking planet. So therefore, it's harder for you to fall in line with that vibration of the human 3D game. But based on how much you've grown, healed, evolved, you need to give yourself way more credit than you do. Because it's like you're your own worst critic, and sometimes you get down on yourself when actually, instead of putting those expectations, those firm expectations, it needs to be the other way around. Everything's all about balance, right? It's never good to be up in the clouds and talk about Skittles and rainbows all the time, but also you should give yourself credit where credit's due, basically. All right, she said that I need to shut the list down, and I'm fixing to clarify these cards and see if something else comes out. Thank you, aliens. She said, yeah, I can be hard on myself in trying to balance everything. You're right. But I feel like something recently, whether this is like trying to get a new job or trying to heal a certain trigger you have, it could be pretty much anything. There's something here that you're not recognizing that you've actually come to a notable stepping stone about. The Star and the Three of Cups. But at times, you put the bar too high. Okay, you know that energy when people do this sometimes. But I think sometimes you do this subconsciously without realizing it to yourself. They call it moving the bar or something like that, as some sort of manipulation tactic. Say somebody tells you, I'll give you an example of it. Somebody tells you that you work for this person, and they tell you that if you make a certain number of sales in a month, you're going to get this prize. Well, let's say you make that number at the end of the month, and then they change it to say, well, you had to get that the first 2 weeks of the month. It couldn't be throughout the whole month, so then they take the prize away. They've moved the goalpost. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting that you do to yourself subconsciously about something. So just be easy and don't be so hard on you. And like I said, I don't feel like you've had very many lifetimes on this planet, the Star with the Three of Cups. So as far as you've grown and evolved and the light you bring here is something to be celebrated. All right, let's clarify it. You can just keep the 13 aliens, and if any of them don't show up, then I can go back in and add some. Because sometimes if I do more than 13, the list will take forever. Ace of Swords reversed. That's clarifying this Seven of Swords. Again, the same kind of vibe. Just give yourself credit where credit is due. That's the way I feel. Three of Wands reversed and the Tower. See, if you raise your expectations too much or you expect too much of yourself all the time, it's just like a thing that will create a tower moment. That's pretty much self-explanatory. Ten of Cups with the Five of Pentacles reversed. I gotta see what that is. If you have any like new connections that come in, like romantically, that could be something that is a new vibrational match based on the inner work you've done. So whether this is like a new friend or a new romantic connection, it's saying that there could be something unlike anything you've had before. And the reason why I think it's unlike anything you've had before, it could either be friendship, Three of Cups, or romantic with the Ten of Cups. But the healing you've done is causing you to have a new energetic signature that could attract a different kind of vibe, you know? The Chariot with the Star. You see how it can be something that's unlike anything you've had before? So just be mindful. I think you would recognize it if it comes in, but it's actually a physical manifestation of the work you've done inside of you. You're right. I was reflecting yesterday how far I've come from 6 months ago. Even a year ago in a way better space. See, that's great. The Justice reverse tried to flip out, but it didn't. So I want to clarify the Three of Cups, but I feel like this can either be like a new friend person or a new romantic person. It may not be in this moment because the Chariot is here with the Star. This may be something that's coming up soon. I'll put it this way. If you already know this person, you just met them. It's not going to be somebody like from your past or something. It's going to be someone you hadn't really connected with before. I'm trying to clarify the Three of Cups. Seven of Cups reversed. And that's weird because you got the Seven of Cups reversed at the bottom too of the other deck. This can talk about having one option in love or having a significant person in your friend circle that's kind of like ride or die. So just like I said before, there could be a new person that's coming in soon. Like maybe you have a soul contract with this person. They're going to be a key element on your path moving forward. Whether it's romantically, friendship-wise, something like that, a new person. And it's not going to be confusing as to whether they are on your team, as to whether they're on your side. It's going to be very obvious to you. You'll feel it immediately. You won't be questioning whoever or whatever this is. Even if this is a new path opening up for you. If something happens like in the very near future and you have two choices, just pick one. Either one will be fine and start moving forward and don't second guess it. Whenever the Seven of Cups reverse comes in, it's about making that decision and moving forward, or one specific person coming in, and you won't be back and forth or wondering about this person. You won't have to ask me or anybody else, is this person interested or is this person on your side? Do they have your best interest at heart? It'll be obvious who or whatever this is, okay? All right, let's give you one of these. Y'all, the only reason why it's my fault about the 13 thing. I started doing that because when I stay on here way long, like, let's just say we get to the end of it and there's 13 done and I have energy. Well, I'll take a break and come back again, but when I put like 20 on here, when I get off of here, it's like, oh my God. I want it to be fun, you know? I don't want it to be where I can't enjoy it, so to speak. You got boundaries. and it breaks down to a 3 with the number 12. This can just literally say whatever you've needed to learn in terms of healthy boundaries. I feel like you have learned those lessons, which has helped you level up, okay, with the Chariot. Level up, like, what do I mean by that? If the same situation that happened to you in the past comes in the form of a different human, and you failed the test last time because not giving the proper boundaries or not setting the proper boundaries, I feel like this time it would work out differently because you've learned how to set proper boundaries. Not in the sense of being selfish and not letting somebody run over you. You've learned that thin line or that balance. You've learned to walk the tightrope, so to speak, when it comes to that. Let's give you some of these monkey cards. Let's give Liz a monkey card. I don't know what it's called. It ain't called a monkey card. You got pleasant letter, and it says number 7. This again feels like this could be a person that could come in because these cards are more symbolic to me than anything. And you got unexpected money at the bottom. That can be an unexpected blessing of any kind because money is just an energy. So if it's not necessarily money, it could just be something that's unexpected. But the pleasant letter, I feel like this could be that new person, friend group, or something like that, or a new path that is a different dynamic, unlike anything you've had before now. And it's due to you leveling up, and it's due to you healing, whatever this is. So I feel like over the next little bit of time, let's just say 3 months to 6 months, or from now till 6 months. I'm terrible with time, but I feel like you're going to attract someone that is unlike anything you've had before in your life. So it's going to be a breath of fresh air, so to speak. And it's actually something you deserve because you've done the work to match that vibration. So that's what I got for you, boo, and thank you for the donation. Hey, Alphonse. All right. He said there's a changing of the nodes. That's what Dan said. All right, intuitive is up. You are welcome, Liz. Thank you. Look at intuitive. What are S's current thoughts and feelings towards me after he read my text yesterday? I told him that I was moving on. She say moving on. Okay, let me get me something to drink. Me and my big ass jug. I feel like a newbie, y'all. I ain't been on here in so long. 4 shuffles. It is so hot, Dan. It's so freaking hot, y'all. I mean, like, I just don't know. It rained today, so I know I sound like an old ass woman talking about it, but it's noticeably hot. The Empress. 6 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles at the bottom. So this person feels like you are truly doing that. You're truly going to be kind of like on your own, so to speak, because the 9 of Pentacles is at the bottom. It's like they feel like you have the capacity to be able to just move forward with confidence, even with the Empress and the 6 of Wands. So if truly on the inside you're feeling like you're crumbling, this person does not see that part about you. They see you as someone who is very capable and strong-willed. You can take care of yourself. You're very abundant, and that you're confident in that. You're confident in yourself, and that you can pretty much do whatever you want to do on your own, you know, because the 9 of Pentacles is the single person card. And with the Empress and the 6 of Wands, it's like very confident energy. They believe that you are confident in your decision to do so, even if that's not the case. And it doesn't look like they have any ill thoughts about you. They think kind of highly of you, almost like a sense of respect for you. Even if they don't say that with their mouth, that's what the cards are saying. All right, Jamie, you are up, boo-boo. Y'all talking about this heat. It was 101 at about 5:30 last night. 101. See, y'all? That's nuts. Thank you, Jamie. I know the summer has went by for them fast. They're already about to go back to school soon. Please ask, what do I need to know right now? What does Jamie need to know right now? Engage, my oldest son, wants to homeschool, y'all. He is so dead set on it, too. What does Jamie need to know right now? You are welcome, Jamie. What was that? 7 of Pentacles reversed. 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords must be a theme today. Somebody else got that a while ago. And the underlying energy is the 6 of Cups with the Strength reversed. So I feel like there is let's just say, because this is general, you didn't ask about a specific situation, but these cards came out. So apply it in your life wherever it goes. But the bottom of the deck has the 6 of Cups and the Strength reversed. I feel like there is some sort of connection, whether this is a friendship, romantic, a family member, but somebody that had a significant spot in your life in some point in the past. Okay, I feel like it was a very draining connection, whatever it was. Even if you did part of the damage in this connection, that's irrelevant or beside the point. The universe is saying what you need to do as like the top of your priority list. You'll know who this is because it's someone who you probably could list me a page of the things they've said or done to you. And this can even go back to childhood with the 6 of Cups here. But the universe is asking you to try and analyze this situation from an air sign perspective. Let's pretend you're an Aquarius for a minute. Pop back from it. Try not to get emotionally involved and try to assign positive meanings to some of the things that happened. Because if there was any sort of lies or trickery or bullshit in general, this is the bullshit card, right? even if it was on your side or their side, you got to forgive you and forgive them. But I know this sounds like that same old crap everybody says, but it actually is true. Because once you assign the positive meaning to it, I feel like that will help you get your spunk back with the Queen of Wands underneath it. You know, get your groove back, so to speak. It will kind of put you on a timeline. And the thing is, you got to do it with the intention of no outcome. 7 of Pentacles reversed. Because when you do this, the only outcome you're after is getting yourself back. When you do it with this intention of just getting yourself back, you know what's going to happen? You're not expecting anything, right? So, therefore, your thoughts are not clamped down on a certain outcome. You're not holding it in place so it can't move in the quantum field. You've released expectations, and that's when things will come in out of left field when you least expect it, good things that you've subconsciously manifested by doing this. It's called transmutation of energy. I feel like that's what the universe wants you to do. So if you can think of more than one situation that this applies to, that's your homework. Over the next few months, make that your priority to assign positive meanings to it and becoming grateful for it. Looking back on it in a lovely way, in like a nostalgic way. Even if the situation itself wasn't positive, you're looking back on it like that because you're grateful for what you've learned out of it. So that's what I got for you, boo-boo. You're welcome, intuitive. I don't know, Jamie, about that homeschooling stuff. I don't know about that. But he means he wants to do it. So I'm just going to check into it. That's all I'm going to say. He's a Taurus, so he's stubborn. And he keeps on and on and on. Until he gets me to give in. Katrina, you are up. I should go to the grocery store and get me some stuff to make macaroni salad, y'all. What y'all think about it? Nathan's current thoughts, next intentions towards me after I told him 2 days ago, come towards me, correct, or stay away. Thank you, aliens. Look at her with that back to school list. Look at Katrina. She said, come to me, correct, or get to popping. What is Nathan's response to this for Katrina? What is his thoughts and intentions about this? Thank you, LZ. You will be next, boo-boo. How did your trip work out, LZ? I hadn't been on here in almost 2 weeks. Yeah, when's your birthday, Dan? Because you're a Leo. Knight of Cups reversed. 3 of Cups reversed. The underlying energy is the Death reverse. So this is that thing where you're going to have to put your money where your mouth is, okay, Katrina? And I'm not trying to, I don't try to preach to people to fend off love forever and stay alone forever. That's not the case. I'm just trying to say, for you to be able to attract what you correctly want, like attract the correct thing, so to speak, the correct thing, you're going to have to put your money where your mouth is with this person, because underlying energy, Death reversed, 5 of Cups reversed. They don't want to let you go completely. but they're still in this emotionally closed off energy, Knight of Cups reversed and Three of Cups reversed. They're not willing to bend and flex with this situation and try at least put an attempt to come correctly. Whatever they've been doing that hasn't been something that is helping the connection, especially if it's around being emotionally closed off, having their heart closed off, it's like they're still in that energy. But they don't want to let you go because the Death is reversed. And they could pop back up in your inbox at some point. Five of Cups reversed. But the thing is, they're going to come back in the same energy that is causing the problem. So you're going to have to put your money where your mouth is and just cut it off completely. And then that doesn't mean for the rest of your life you can't talk to this person. It just means that you're going to cut it off completely and you're going to make your main priority in life evolve and become a person that is unrecognizable to this situation. So when they do finally have a chance to come around you again, they won't even recognize the person they're dealing with by the way you have grown and evolved, because then that might kick something started in their ass because they're in this whole Knight of Cups reversed. That puts a standstill in a romantic connection. So I feel like for the time being, you're going to have to put your money where your mouth is. So I hope that made sense. Oh, LZ's at a baseball game. He said same as Mae West, but I don't know who Mae West is. All right. Let's see what LZ said. The ex-Libra has been silent so far this month. What gives? Is he seeing someone else or just avoiding me or in his own little world as usual? Let's get an energy check between us for our weekly tea. He said, am I that damn old? All right, LZ, I got one question. I know you're not chatting, but if you can type this, tell me, did your money pan out? Did it work out where you were able to make it through this? Because I'm pretty sure you're going to tell me yes, but... Mae West was the original sex kitten. I don't know what that is. You're welcome, Katrina. All right. Let's see about the Libra. What's going on with the Libra? What's going on with the Libra? 5 shuffles. It's probably because I don't watch TV, Dan. Is it something to do with TV that I should know? What's going on with the ex-Libra for LZ? He ain't been talking. What's going on with the Libra? What's going on with the ex-Libra for LZ? Tower reversed, 9 of Wands reversed, King of Pentacles. So that came out together. Eight of Wands reversed. Well, we know that because you said he hasn't talked to you. He's intentionally holding back communicating. I can say that much. Because when the Eight of Wands comes out reversed, it's not that he just hasn't gotten around to talking to you. The idea of contacting you has crossed his mind, but he's held back the urge. He's resisted the urge to communicate. He's intentionally not talking. Let's see what else. Death reversed. I'm trying to see if I see something about another love connection. That's why I keep pulling cards. Because this King of Pentacles, Nine of Wands reversed, Tower reversed, all of this feels like to me someone who wants to come off like they have their shit together. They got all their eggs properly placed in the correct basket, and they are really doing well. That's the way they try to come off. And they also got a little bit of stubbornness attached to it. However, when the Tower's reversed and the Nine of Wands is reversed, it's like they're barely hanging on. They're holding it together. This can manifest as someone who has a nice car, but they can barely keep the insurance up on it. But they don't want nobody to know that because they're having issues with their money or their work. They're working a lot. They have a nice job, but the debt they're in is insurmountable compared to what they make, so they're barely getting by. But they want everyone to believe that they're doing really well, and it looks like on the outside they're okay, you know. So something like that's going on with this person in one way. That's currently something they are dealing with. And then the Eight of Wands reversed and the Death reversed. I don't feel like in their mind they've let you go, but however, when they think of wanting to talk to you, they hold back. So let's get what else comes out. Because the Death reversed is here. They haven't let you go. Energetically, they're still hanging on. But with the Eight of Wands reversed, they're literally intentionally not communicating. So I just want to see if they have somebody else or something like that. Because I feel like this kind of energy can keep you feeling stuck in your life. If it gets bad enough, it could even bleed over into other areas of your life. When you feel like you're hitting a lot of roadblocks, because we're all connected anyway, but if somebody's holding on to you and technically you're, wondering, is it going to ever resolve itself? It might create roadblocks because they definitely haven't let you go, but the Death is reversed. And the Tower's reversed. That's another card that's the same kind of vibe. The High Priestess, another card about no communication. I don't feel like they have any intentions of reaching out. Not in this moment. It's like they're resisting the urge to even talk. The Lover's reversed. I'm getting another deck, and I'm going to say, do they have somebody else? Just straight up, because none of these cards are telling me they have anybody. It's just saying they're not talking. They're trying to keep their little persona up with this King of Pentacles. Their finances may be in a little bit of a shitty spot, and they are still holding on to you energetically. So let's just pull from the Alice in Wonderland and see. No, she was an actress in the 1930s and 40s. Busty and no filter. Tell us about the ex-Libra. Is he dating anybody? The Lover's reversed again. That came out twice. The Sun reversed. I don't feel like he's dating anybody. Either he could feel like if something's happened between y'all, like there's too much damage. Because I know I've said that 100 times when the Lover's reverse comes out. When somebody stretches out the underwear to the point of no return. The skinny person can never wear the underwear the same again. It's like they're not dating anybody, but they're also not talking to you. And they're holding on to you. So that doesn't make logical sense, honestly. Three of Swords. The underlying energy is the Three of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. This person is in no movement. This is like stand still when it comes to reaching out or talking to you. Even the Ace of Swords is reversed, but I don't see that this person is in a relationship, because the Lovers is reversed twice. These cards are about no communication. Eight of Wands reversed, the High Priestess. Even the Three of Swords is here, and the Sun reversed. If this isn't about you, they could just be going through what I would say is a tough time. And it could be something to do with money, because they got the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Like their money is not flowing like it should. Like they're waiting on that to work out. But I don't think they're waiting on their money before they contact you. I feel like they're just intentionally holding back from you. Yes, you can, Sully. If I was you, let's just pull advice. But if I was you, LZ, if you were just my best friend and you asked me what to do, even if it hurt, I would drop this person. For the time being, I would totally try to energetically just send them on their way with love and light, because I feel like they're going to keep you waiting. And if you reach out to them, but they're in this energy of holding back their true intentions and their true thoughts, even if you reach out, I don't feel like you're going to feel like you got anywhere. I think they're going to keep you feeling stuck, because the High Priestess and the Eight of Wands reversed is here. That's no communication. And even if they did communicate, they're not going to be saying what's truly on their heart and mind. But they're still holding on to you. So you see why I'm saying it's probably best for you to cut the cord, because they're holding on to you but not willing to open up. So therefore, that makes you feel stuck. Let's just give you 3 cards of advice for the best possible outcome. What should you do? Because it feels like this person will have you going in circles. That's the way this whole reading is. That's why I pulled from 2 decks, because it had me going in circles, literally. 4 of Pentacles reversed. That is your advice card. That's about letting something go or releasing it. And even if this person comes back in your life eventually, it just feels like right now, if you hold on, you're going to feel stuck. 4 of Pentacles reversed, which is about releasing it. And then the Page of Pentacles is at the bottom. I'm wondering if he's still even interested too, because this silence is weird if he's still interested. Because this Lover's reversed, LZ, that came out twice, and you're asking me about the interested thing. The only thing that's confusion is, I would say, yeah, the Lover's reverse could say he's lost that connection that he felt so deeply. But he's still holding on to you for some reason. He's still holding on to the idea of you. The Death is reversed. He hasn't energetically, even if he's across the country, energetically he hasn't released you. So I feel like that's why the advice is 4 of Pentacles reversed. You're going to have to do the releasing. Just like releasing him with love and light. That's so easy to tell somebody else to do, I know. But that's what I feel like you're going to have to do, so it doesn't keep you stuck. Because the way they're showing up in both decks is they're going to keep you stuck. Here, I'm going to give you an oracle card. Thank you, Sully. You can post your question. You got pleasure and number 18, which breaks down to a 9. This can just say trying to find ways to cultivate joy in your life, but you already know that. But this always makes me think of that, because the butterflies are on here. Like, little things add up and create momentum when it comes to creating joy. Doing things that create joy. Even if it's just taking a bubble bath with your favorite body wash, or candle lit or watching the sunset. You know, all those little bitty things you can do every day to prove to yourself and to the universe that you love you, and create those little moments of joy. They add up and create momentum as you keep doing it and you stay committed to that path. You know what I mean? Even releasing this person, even if it feels painful in the moment, I feel like that would be something that'll prove to the universe that you love you. For this moment, I feel like releasing this person, it may even feel a sense of lightness about you after you do it, because you're not going to realize how heavy it feels to be feeling kind of stuck. And I know you can't do that in one day either. I'm not saying you can just wake up tomorrow and say, okay, they're released. But I just think that should be the next thing on your to-do list, you know? And then you got 35 and it says a long way. Well, I feel like that's more about you in your path, because it's symbolic more than anything. You've come a long way in your healing, and you probably have that inner nudge to release this person already if they're doing this. You probably have that intuitive knowing. You see the little crow up there, and he looks like a hermit? That's your intuition talking to you, your inner voice, that light inside of you, you know? My leg's asleep. Thank you, LZ. I'm standing up for 1 second to get the feeling back in my leg. All right, Sully is up now. Just curious, how does Philip truly feel about me now? No contact. Oh, my leg, friends. Okay. You watch the music reactions, Dan? I'm curious to know how you found this chat room. All right, 6 shuffles for Sully. How does Philip truly feel about her? No contact. How does Philip truly feel for Sully? What are his feelings on the deepest level for Sully? It's the way I sit on this dumbass stool, aliens. She said, stop acting like you old and need some calcium in your knee. I get them needles in it. You know what I'm talking about? When it goes to sleep and it starts having needles. Oh, God. Need some calcium in my knees. Alright, how does he feel for Sully on the deepest level? How does Philip truly feel for Sully on the deepest level? The Magician. Well, let's see what else comes with that. Ace of Wands reversed. Four of Cups reversed. Knight of Swords reversed. Five of Cups reversed. So I feel like they're trying to manifest new opportunities to get their mind off of something that disappointed them emotionally when they dealt with you. Now, I'm not saying that right now they're in contact, but what I'm saying is we haven't talked since May. Okay, so let's just say back in May, whatever took place back in May, even if they don't want to admit it, disappointed them in some sort of way. They even probably feel like, even if you feel like you were done wrong, they feel like in their mind, because the Five of Cups in the upright can be someone who kind of feels like very sorry for themselves. So with this being in the reverse, I feel like saying they're trying to manifest new opportunities to get their mind off of something to do with the disappointment from when you were talking to them. This Two of Pentacles reversed is at the bottom, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So whatever opportunities manifest from this energy are not going to go anywhere. And I'm not telling you that so you'll be glad. Send this person on with love and light. Don't, wish bad on them, because that energy just comes back to you like a boomerang, right? But what I'm saying is the energy they're using in their life to manifest, the elements they're currently using as this magician, because we're always manifesting whether we're doing it consciously or not. But what they're manifesting is new opportunities to put a band-aid on the disappointment they've had from dealing with you. Something about dealing with you disappointed them, right? And they don't feel like there's really any opportunity for you and them to fix it in this moment. Ace of Wands reversed, Four of Cups reversed. That's the missed opportunity card. It's like whatever went down between you and them, they just think that this was a missed opportunity, so to speak. It did disappoint them. It did make them sad and hurt. But instead of looking at that or trying to heal from that or trying to resolve anything with you, so did they have emotions for you? The short answer would be yes. But it's how they're dealing with these emotions that's making it kind of toxic. Even for them, it's making it toxic. Because I don't feel like they have any intentions of reaching out and talking to you about it. The Knight of Swords is reversed. This is blocked off communication, keeping it to themselves. They're not looking like it. I don't see the Page of Swords here or the Page of Cups, like something where they're going to reach out and send you a message. I feel like they're going to keep the communication blocked, but they're trying to manifest new things. But the things they're manifesting, even if it's two different things, it's not going anywhere. The reason being, they're doing it all in an attempt to kind of put a band-aid on their emotional wounds, right? So they're disappointed from whatever happened between you and them, Five of Cups. But to fix that, they're trying to manifest new opportunities. I don't think they see any option to come back towards you. I honestly don't. She said, yeah, we unfortunately didn't end well. Maybe he's dating new people. I feel like he's trying to manifest new opportunities. But whatever they are, with this Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles reversed, it's very surface level things that are manifesting, because they're empty opportunities, because it's manifesting from an empty space. You see? So that makes sense. See, even the Eight of Cups is here and the Three of Wands reversed. Eight of Wands reversed. So it's like he doesn't expect any sort of turnaround in this. He thinks this is done, a done deal. There's no going back, because he kind of classifies it like a missed opportunity. He has disappointment from it, but he's not even willing to look at it. He's just kind of trying to brush it under the rug and manifest new things in some sort of way. He had to have some sort of care for it to disappoint him. It's just that he's not handling it in a very good way that's going to have a positive path forward. His energetic path forward that he's carving out is kind of like a dead end until he faces whatever's inside of him. I forgive him, but slightly sad about it. I understand completely, boo-boo. And then you got action and the number 15. But also, this can break down to a 6. This can be about balance, right? So this can just be you trying to balance out your own energy and your own emotions. Not necessarily action, but the number is probably more important than the actual word of action. I feel like it's more about you balancing out you. All right, let me give you one of these monkey cards. Grief and adversity, and it breaks down to a 5, which goes back as a symbol to this person having the 5 of Cups reversed. So like I said before, did it hurt this person? You might feel that sadness you feel. I feel like they mirror you and feel that same way. But the way they're dealing with it is trying to manifest new opportunities so they can put a Band-Aid on the hurt, you know, to go towards things that gets their mind off of this situation. You can donate again, Sully. Thank you. What did Dan say? You're welcome, LZ. Just looking at readers, I liked your salt of the earth attitude. Well, thank you. Gotta just keep swimming. You know who didn't come in here today yet? Is Monty, y'all. I'm about to eat me some kratom. There's Panther. And the best bedtime story videos ever. You too, Panther. It's just raining here. Kratom, I eat it all the time. This one is called Hyper Hippo. It's ground up green powder, and most people think it's gross, but it's like in the coffee plant family or the tea family. You have to look it up. Kratom, Kratom, and they have different strains of it. I've taken it for years. You're supposed to take breaks on it and all that. Yeah, whatever. But it helps me, gives me energy when I read. Because sometimes you be getting drained. It tastes like ass, aliens. I'm not gonna lie. Most people, like my brother tried to eat some before and he like gagged. But I've ate it for so long, I can just toss it in my mouth and swallow some water and gulp it down. It helps with like people that have like arthritis pain. You can get the slower strains and it'll help you sleep at night, and it's more like a natural thing because all it is a ground up leaf off of a kratom tree. But they have different strains, so some of them provide energy, some of them like calm you down and help you sleep. It's just different ones kind of help with different things, but most of the time it'll help with like pain management. Also, people who have been addicted to opiate prescription pills, they can take kratom and not even have to take any sort of medication to get them off of opiates. They can take that as a natural supplement. The government be trying to ban it though, but it's legal and everything. But I think there's like a couple states that it's illegal in, but not Georgia. So all right, Sully, is he content never speaking to her again? Now she's gonna make me sad with this question. Is he content never speaking to her again? 5 shuffles. Is he content never speaking to her again? No matter what comes out, Sully, based on what came out the first time, I feel like this person isn't content in general, if that makes sense. So they kind of don't know how to deal with that deep, sad energy of the Five of Cups. You know what I'm saying? So what they do is they try to brush it under the rug and then do things that are quick fixes or band-aids to the problem. It only fixes the symptom for a short period of time, but the actual problem or root issue is not resolved, because going after a new connection that's very surface level, it may provide a little bit of pleasure for a couple weeks, but then after the new wears off, he's going to be back in the same boat he was in, if that makes sense. I understand. Is he content never speaking to Sully again? One more shuffle. Is he content never speaking to Sully again? That's too many. Is he content? Whatever this is. The Sun card and the Three of Wands reversed and the Two of Swords reversed. This feels like no expectations at all in terms of speaking to you ever again. They don't have any expectations of that. It's like they think with the Sun card coming out, they know everything there is to know about this situation, and for whatever reason, it's like done. This is a final decision. Two of Swords reversed, in their mind at least. They have no expectations that even if they did, they think even if they did try and communicate, they wouldn't get very far. The Three of Wands reversed is about having no expectations, you know? Something fell on the floor. The Hermit reversed. So this is a card of how they're coping with this situation. Not necessarily just the situation with you, though. It goes deeper than that, okay? When the Hermit reversed comes out, this is someone who they run from their inner work. So when they have any issues when it comes to pain, emotional pain, anything like that, they just put a wall up. They keep themselves busy, whether it's with their friends, whether it's with a hobby or whatever. And there's nothing wrong with finding a hobby or going out with your friends, but you do have to face yourself at some point. And I feel like they run from facing themselves. So it's not necessarily just your situation that they handle in this way. This is how they handle anything in life when it creates like a emotional response in them. Like if they feel sad or disappointed, they're going to run from it. The Tower. I feel like they think if there was any sort of contact between you and them, it would pop off into an argument. The Tower card is here. So it's like, to them, they feel like they know everything there is to know. I think they don't expect any sort of contact. So being content, not necessarily, but they have accepted that you and them are probably not going to have anything going forward. That's their mindset. Even the Fool reversed is here and the Devil card. So yeah, I feel like they avoid anything, even mentally. When you pop up in their head, they avoid that. They run from that. They feel like if they did reach out to you, it would create some sort of conflict or argument because the Tower is here. And they think they know everything there is to know about it, and that there's some sort of collision that would take place, so to speak, figuratively speaking, if you did reach out or they reached out. So they don't even think you would really give them the time of day if they did try, but they don't have any intentions of reaching out. No expectations, I feel like. All right, let me give you one of these, Sully. Be back later, have to check on that wasp nest. You better be careful, friend. Them wasps will tear you up. You got 39 and it says creation. So you know what I feel like one good thing for you would be to try to take the energy ball that you have that's happened between you and this person and create something with it. It don't even have to be anything that nobody knows about, okay? It's about doing the thing and using this energy ball to create it. Whether it's journal entries, you don't even have to tell anybody you did it. You could create like a guided journal that helps people through heartbreak. What are you doing when you do that? Put it on Amazon for 99 cents. Don't even tell nobody you did it. If only 2 people buy it, who gives a damn? It ain't about that. It's about the fact that you're using it to create something. When you've done that, you've successfully transmuted some of this pain you got going on, you know? Use it to create something. Use it to create a new exercise routine. Use it to start journaling. You're the creator, so it's your choice, but I feel like that's what the advice is with that card. All right, you are very welcome, boo. Thank you. Okay. I'm going. All right. Well, Katrina was the last one. So, Fatima, if you are still here, you are up, boo-boo. My sun gaze used to swell up so bad when it came to a wasp. Did Jay try to make a move towards Fatima before? Or 4 shuffles? Did Jay try to make a move towards Fatima before? Did Jay try to make a move towards Fatima before? 2 of Cups reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. And the 4 of Pentacles is reversed at the bottom. So I feel like no when it comes to romantically no. Because the 2 of Cups is reversed. That would be like a romantic love card. The Ace of Pentacles is reversed. And then the 4 of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like no. Boo-boo. Thank you, LZ. Let's get a general heads up. What do I need to know? What's coming for me for the rest of the year? Feels like a shift. The boss left. Family drama is creeping in again. The ex-Libra is being weird, etc. And the good shit. You are welcome, Fatima. Well, I do know you should look it up, LZ. The Venus is in retrograde thing. It started today and it ends like September 2nd. I don't know the details of it, but I just heard that it causes bullcrap of some sort. I don't know. Let's see. A general heads up on what is coming for LZ for the rest of the year. What is coming towards LZ for the rest of the year? 5 shuffles. What is coming for LZ for the rest of the year? Knight of Wands and the 6 of Wands. That came out together. Thank you, aliens. Ace of Cups reversed. The Page of Wands reversed and the Page of Swords in the upright. the Moon, and the Chariot. There's something good coming here, but you're gonna think when it first happens that it's not good, because the Tower is the underlying energy. That's what you don't see in this situation. And the Moon is also here. You know, when the Moon comes in, it can be scary, right? Because you don't know. It's the unknown energy. They call it karma on this deck, but this is the Moon card. But the Chariot is here with the Six of Wands, and the Knight of Wands came out first. So how do you get to the energy of something that is very good here? Because the Chariot is about success and victory, can be leveling up. It can be sudden shifts and changes in your physical world, right? And the Knight of Wands, that's the way, that's the key to get this victory. Six of Wands, something worth celebrating. Could even get you some sort of recognition, whether it's in your friend circle, your family circle, your work life, something that could give you some sort of accolades or recognition from a small level to a big level. It's just according to where this energy manifests in your world. What house in the astrology? Does it apply to your home life, your work life, your career, your love life? Something here with the Chariot and the Six of Wands. The Knight of Wands is what the universe needs from you. So whenever this comes in, if it looks kind of like shit's falling apart in the moment, just go with it, okay? I feel like your intuition is what you're going to need to hang on to with the Moon here, because the Moon can be about that. You're not going to be able to see with your physical eyes how this is that great in the moment, the Tower. But with the Moon, is if you hang on to your intuition and you act decisively, the Knight of Wands, I know he can be a little bit annoying in a love read, but he's also very useful. He's good at making those decisions quick, fast, and to the point. When he gets that urge, he goes, right? The only thing bad is he'll lose steam quickly. But you don't have to do that if you know the energy that's coming forward, because you have the major arcana of the Chariot here. I do feel like you may have some issues. You said asking about your family. Page of Wands reversed, Page of Swords. That's very petty energy, okay? It's even though they're grown people, it's probably very childish. Ace of Wands reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. You're not on the same page with who or whatever this is. Whether this is the Libra, but I don't feel like it because this is communication. I feel like this is petty or drama. Yes, that energy is there, but you don't have to choose to really deal with it because it's petty. It's something that you can just pretty much move past and focus on whatever this is. That's the Chariot and the Six of Wands. Between now and the end of the year, just know that even if you don't see it in the moment as a good thing with the Moon and the Tower, this is something that if you make your decisions based on your intuition, this could help you level up. How could this manifest for you in the physical world? Six of Wands in the Chariot. This can be a promotion at work where you get a significant amount of a raise in your salary, and then people start to respect you because of the new position you have. That's just an example, right? And in the moment, let's just say you got rode up in the other department, and you're worried about losing your job, the Tower with the Moon. You don't see how this is going to work out for you. And then somebody in the other department hears about it, and they want to recognize you for the hard worker you are, and they get you to transfer to their department, and they move you up and give you a raise. You see how it looked bad in the moment, but it ends in a positive way? Now, had you not taken the position, you wouldn't have gotten the victory. Had you not listened to your intuition, and even though you didn't see how it could work out for you, you just got to go for it, whatever this is. So I feel like that's what the universe needs from you with the Knight of Wands, and I also feel like in the moment it's going to look like something that's not that great. But remember, the Tower always comes in when the foundation of something else is shabby, right? And clears the way, so to speak. So it's actually a good card. It just doesn't look that great. Because when the Tower comes in and the lightning strikes, it's not like lightning strikes suddenly out of the blue. You're hearing the thunder, the trees are blowing, you hear the rain, right? You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like this is something that's going to feel like it doesn't look that great to you. And you're going to feel this sense of fear around the unknown. But if you just make that decision with the Chariot and the Six of Wands, you'll be glad you did. I do feel like the family thing might come in, but it feels very petty and easy to deal with if you just cut it off and, as my grandma used to say, nip it in the bud, cut it off. I think you'll be fine. Let me give you an oracle card, boo. What is this? Power and the number 16. This feels just like the moon card for some reason, which breaks down to a 7. So the inner power you're getting is by listening to your intuition. We all have an intuition. It's just whether we choose to take physical action in the direction that our intuition nudges us in, right? That's where the power is in this timeline. I'm going to give you a purple monkey card too. Let's give you a purple monkey card. You got the number 7, pleasant letter, which is, like I said, this Six of Wands and the Chariot, something that you don't see. And both of these break down to a 7. 16 is a 7, and that's a 7. So by listening to your intuition, that's where you get the positive thing, the Six of Wands thing. Don't second guess that. When you have that inner gut feeling, listen to it, because I feel like you may get something positive at the end of it, even though it's going to look scary in the moment. Don't forget that part. It's going to look scary in the moment. You're not going to understand. It may not look like it's a good thing happening, but just keep telling yourself this is unfolding for my advantage, you know? So thank you again, LZ. All right. Babina is up for the free list. Gotta just keep swimming, just keep... You're welcome, LZ. Thank you. How will Mokran react if I contact him? We're going to call him M, because I'm probably saying his name wrong. How will M react if Babina contacts him? How will M react if Babina contacts him? Judgment reversed. Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. The Tower reversed. I feel like they're going to be open to you contacting them. If you've had any sort of argument with this person, they're going to bring that back up eventually. They're still holding some sort of grudge. If the grudge isn't towards you, maybe they just got a lot on their plate with the Ten of Wands. But I don't like this energy. Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. This is somebody that'll string you along if you let them. Especially, it's like they got the door open with the Judgment reversed, but they're back and forth, and they're willing to hold any one of them wands against you if they get the chance. So if there's been any sort of problem, then they're going to bring it back up. If there hasn't been, then it's just saying you're not going to get a very stable energy from this person. Two of Pentacles. Why? Because they got this whole bundle of sticks they're toting around. They got a whole lot of baggage going on, so it makes them manifest as a very back and forth energy. Two of Pentacles. So they will be open to it, but I feel like you could easily be strung along if you allow it. Just be mindful of that. Rosa, if you're still here, you are up. I'm going to see if it's still raining. You're welcome, Babina. I'm going to look on the radar. It's got rain, but it's not bad rain. It's just green. Will Rosa reconcile with RF? Will Rosa reconcile with RF? Will Rosa reconcile with RF? Queen of Pentacles reversed. Judgment. I feel like this person thinks that the final decision has been made. So if you're currently apart, they feel like that's the final outcome. There's some sort of reasoning around nurturing this connection that has kind of like killed this person's outlook about whether it's going to happen again. Judgment. It's like, to me, that's like the final judgment call, right? They think this is it. They have emotion for you with the Queen of Cups, but they hold back. Why? Because they think this is it. They think it's not going to work. Something about you and them when it comes to nurturing this connection. Whether it's their lack of nurturing, your lack of nurturing and care for this situation, or both people. But the Queen of Pentacles, this can be anything Pinnacle related. Their time, their energy, their effort, you know, it's in the reverse, so that causes some sort of blockage. And then that's why this Judgment card is here. But they did have emotions, and they still do, but I don't feel like they're going to try and reconcile because they're holding back. Holding back, boo-boo. Sweet Taboo. Does Abdul want to be loyal and devoted to me, or be single and deal with other women? So does Abdul want to be, you're welcome, Rosa, loyal and devoted to Sweet Taboo? 4 shuffles. Does Abdul want to be loyal and devoted to Sweet Taboo? A whole stack. Does Abdul want to be loyal and devoted to Sweet Taboo? What is his energy towards her? King of Swords. Moon reversed. The Ace of Wands. So this person is very probably kind of detached from their emotions at times because they're showing up as a King of Swords. But I feel like they have some sort of emotion for you, and they've already expressed that to you because the moon is reversed. The Ace of Wands is at the bottom with the Justice. So it's like they're attracted to you and they want balance and fairness between the two of you. So you do the math. If they feel like they're kind of cold and detached at times, at least he's in the upright. He's trying his best from his perspective to be truthful and honest. But also with the moon reverse, this can say, are you listening to your intuition? Is there something going on here that your intuition is screaming at you about? If so, listen to that. But I feel like their intentions seem decent to me because the Justice card's in the upright. And the King of Swords is a truthful person. They can be very cold and detached, but they are honest and truthful. So whatever they've expressed to you, I would listen to that because I feel like they have intentionally kind of been open and honest with the moon reversed. Okay, boo-boo? So that's what I got for you. Sarah. Sarah. I need to go to the store and get me a cake and some macaroni salad. What y'all think? How does Ahmad feel about Sarah? You are welcome, sweet taboo. How does Ahmad feel about Sarah? That was the star, but it came out funky, so I didn't know if I should do it upright or not. It was kind of like halfway. How does Ahmad... This is why I never use these. They stick together. How does Ahmad feel about Sarah? King of Cups. Well, look at this card. It's funny. It's called the King of Teacups. Alice in Wonderland. Justice. 2 people in a row done got the Justice card today, huh? And the underlying energy is the Ten of Swords and the Lovers. So I feel like this person has the intentions of being fair and balanced with you because the Justice is here. And I feel like they have some sort of like open heart. Even if you don't know this person long enough for them to have a deep emotional connection with you, this card says they're open to having that with you. They have had a very painful past of some sort because this was the underlying energy around a very intense connection. And the pain is still fresh, okay? 10 of Swords. That doesn't make them a bad person. Even if you've been with them for a while, they still got pain from something before you. 10 of Swords in the upright. It's still painful. It's still fresh. But the thing is, they're still willing to try and give it their best fair shot, okay? So you have to look at this and say the road to hell was paved with good intentions sometimes, but sometimes not. It basically has to play itself out. This is the kind of connection where, yes, if they work on their pain and they work through that stuff and actively work on this connection, it's possible. But if not, if they let the pain get them down, you have to back off. So basically, you have to kind of like gauge it as you go, pretty much, because their intentions is to give you a balanced, fair shot and to open their heart up. But it's just the question is whether they're going to let that pain pull them down. You know what I mean, boo-boo? So there you go, Sarah. Hey, Karma. I know I ain't been on here in 2 weeks, girl. Thank you, Luna Divine. Thank you, Karma. You are welcome, Sarah. All right. Let's see. Did you put your question on the PayPal thing? I'm looking. I see the donation, I just don't see the question. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get Nirvana real quick, and then you can post yours, Luna Divine. You can post your question, okay? Has Jarrett found someone that he is really serious about, or does he want to reconcile with me again? All right, I don't want to mix up those two questions, so I'm going to say this. Does Jarrett desire to reconcile with Nirvana? And that way, whatever comes out, we'll know. 4 shuffles. These cards need some sage or something. Shit, I'm putting them to the side for the rest of the day. They've been difficult. Does Jarrett have a desire to reconcile with Nirvana? Look at me, y'all. I done switched all these up wrong. I'm losing it. Okay. Let's just use this deck. Does Jarrett have a desire to reconcile with Nirvana? Does Jarrett have a desire to reconcile with Nirvana? Did the walls get you, Dan? Dan said, hell no, you think I'm crazy? Knight of Wands reversed. Queen of Swords, Tower reversed. The Tower reversed is a card about reconciliation, honestly. So, as a short answer, in their mind, do they have some sort of wish that they could reconcile with you? Yes, because the Tower reversed is here. I don't feel like they're going to act on it. The Knight of Wands is reversed. Why? Because I think that they believe you would shut them down. The Queen of Swords. She can be pretty cold if she wants to be, right? So, underlying energy, they feel like the thing they must do is release this and walk away. They have some sort of desire for a reconciliation, but I don't feel like they're going to act on it. So that's what I got for you, Nirvana. I think they think you've already walked away energetically. Even if you haven't, that's just what they think, I think. All right, Luna Divine, what is coming? What and who is coming next in my love life? All right, let's use the purple deck. What and who is coming next? You are welcome, Nirvana. What and who is coming next in Luna Divine's love life? What's coming next for Luna Divine in love? Three more shuffles. What's coming next for Luna Divine in love? You have to let me know if this works out, Luna Divine, whatever comes out. You have to come back and tell me if it did. What is coming towards Luna Divine in love? Two of Wands reversed. Whatever this is someone that's going to pick you out, okay? Eight of Wands reversed. Death in the upright, which is a Scorpio card. Also, this would be someone that doesn't have like a past person that's coming back towards them, or even if they do have someone coming back towards them, they don't have any intentions of entertaining it, okay? And this will be someone who picks you out, okay? When I say picks you out, it's not like they'd be like, okay, I pick you, you win. It's like they would see your picture on your Instagram, or they would notice you at work, or it's like they're going to say the thing or show the interest in some sort of way initially. And at first, it may not even be that they make any sort of obvious action. So in other words, if you already know this person, they've already noticed you, but they haven't expressed it just yet. If you don't know them yet, when you do meet this person, it's going to be someone that kind of notices you first, and they kind of don't express it to start with. The Ace of Pentacles is reversed. The Ace of Pentacles doesn't have to be bad if it's reversed. That's just the potential of something grounded and stable. If the right energy comes in, that's like the seed is planted, but the flower hasn't sprouted yet. But with the proper care, it would sprout. So it's something that has potential is what I'm trying to say. What else? Queen of Cups. The underlying energy is the King of Pentacles reversed, the Six of Cups reversed, the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So this energy feels like something from the past that either you're still healing from, or somebody that's going to actually, what you don't see is somebody that's going to actually try to come back towards you that has a sense of feeling like you and them have unfinished business. The Six of Cups reversed, you could be holding a grudge towards them, or they could be holding one towards you. But I feel like the universe is saying, be mindful that you don't let this get involved in this, okay? So, to break it down easy, it feels like somebody that's going to pick you out first, and it actually has potential, but it only has potential if you kind of like take it slow and don't allow this unfinished business / grudge energy to get mixed in with it. You could possibly already know this person, but I don't feel like they've expressed the interest. I don't feel like you're aware that they're interested if you do know who this is. It's like they know, you could know they exist, but that would be about as far as it would go. You may not know of them in this moment. And with the Ace of Pentacles reversed, that's also a slow-moving energy. But it's the best ace, right? It's the best one. And with the Queen of Cups here in the upright, this is somebody that would be open to an emotional connection with you. Also, they could be a water sign because the Death card and the Queen of Cups is here. A Scorpio or any of the other ones, it really doesn't matter. The thing is that's important is that they do have a heart that's open to being connected emotionally if you open up the same. But I feel like they will be quiet for a minute even if you know they exist to start with. So you may not even know who this is just yet. Also, just because it just popped in my head, I don't know anything about astrology, but Venus went retrograde today, and it's until like September 2nd. And they say to be very mindful about new emotional connections, new relationships and stuff. Kind of like Mercury retrograde, I guess. So be mindful if this person comes in, don't rush it if it's like between now and September 2nd. But I feel like this is a totally new ass person. And also there's past energy hanging on for dear life when it comes to some sort of grudge and unfinished business. Either on your side or the person that's hanging on to you side. One of the two. But whatever this is doesn't have stability. King of Pentacles reversed. So a possible newbie person is what I got. Purity in the number 3. I feel like this means basically whatever this underlying energy is, It could not be you. You're the only person that can answer that. But with the Six of Cups reversed, if you have some sort of grudge and you feel a sense of unfinished business, make it your sole priority or your spiritual homework to purify that energy or transmute it. How do you do that? You just tell yourself inside of your heart and soul that you forgive who or whatever this is that you're holding the grudge against, and you work on cultivating that energy of love towards whoever this is. Wishing them love and forgiving them, and do it for you only. You know that's the reason, but then that will can be upright instead of you holding on to that, or either the other person. If the other person is doing that, you don't even need to worry about it. All you need to do is make sure your world is in this purity sense. Your intentions, your pathway you're carving out forward, right? Your energetic pathway. You're carving it out with your energy only. You don't have to worry about what other people feel or think for you, because the universe knows. Vibration don't lie, right? So that's what I got for you, Luna Divine, and thank you. I feel like it's a newbie person that's going to pick you out of the crowd. That's going to notice you first, boo-boo. Dan's birthday was the 17th of July, or is it August? If it's the 17th of August, July had already passed. You are welcome. Thank you. All right, Bella, you are here. You are up. Bella. I got one youngin' who stayed up all night, and he's back there in the bed, and the other youngin' is at her friend's house. So I might go get me some food and then just come back on here because I'm gonna be bored. Oh, okay, it's August. I gotta write that down like I'm gonna remember it. That breaks down to 88. 817 is 88. Okay, how is Kamel feeling towards Bella? How is Kamel feeling towards Bella? Knight of Wands reversed, and the Fool. The Chariot reversed. So they enjoy being around you. It's like they're very kid-like, almost like in a very immature way, because the Fool card is not a bad card. But when the Knight of Wands reversed is attached to it, this manifests like foolish. You know what I'm saying? And the Chariot reversed is here. This is a card that this person could easily keep you feeling stuck. And maybe they're not even intentionally doing that, but it's just because they're very... Knight of Wands is already in and out, but in the reverse, it's more like sporadic. You know what I mean? More. So they have interest in you, especially with like a sexual connection. There's the Ace of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. You see? They're very back and forth. So I would just not let them lead me on, so to speak. All right, Soul F, you are up. Maverick is at the gas station. You're welcome, Bella. What's that mean, Maverick? That went right over my head, friend. at the gas station. How does NF feel about me? No contact. 4 shuffles. Let's use the purple deck. How does NF feel about Soul F? No contact. How does NF feel about Soul F? No contact. One more shuffle. Temperance reversed. And the Chariot. The underlying energy is the Knight of Swords reversed. So it's like in the Ten of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles reversed. It feels like they think that it's you and them were the ones that we could have had it all. What's that song by Adele? We could have had it all, but they're not going to say anything about it. Knight of Swords reversed. It's like they're getting impatient on waiting for this to manifest into anything with this Temperance reversed, and the Chariot is here. Like they're moving forward. They could also feel like you expect too much. I'm not saying you do, so please don't get triggered by that. But sometimes people, when you expect a healthy, normal relationship and people don't know how to show up in that way, they will pin you as someone who expects too much. Temperance reversed. Like you expected more than they could give you, right? Whether that's true or not, that's not the case. That doesn't matter. That's not the issue. So they feel like they just have to move on because there's some sort of imbalance here. Maybe you expected more than they could give, right? But in their mind, they may think you and them could have had it all because there was an emotional bond here. But they're not going to say that because the Knight of Swords is reversed. So this is one of them people that you just have to love them where they are for who they are and wish them love and light and kind of forgive them for yourself. Try to transmute the energy ball that has been created between you and them and do yourself to slowly move forward. Rolling in the deep. There you go. Listen to that, Soul F. I feel like that's what they think because that popped in my head. All right, Maverick. About TV programming, aliens. I didn't need to dump on you about past history. LOL. Me and aliens don't take nothing to heart, Dan. You can't hurt our old calloused feelings. Dan, LOL, I don't know what you're talking about. You are totally fine. You sound like two Midwest farmers who haven't had rain in months. I can just see me and her with that pitchfork thing and them overalls with that big straw hat. Oh my God. Oh God, I need to sit down somewhere. I always get nutty by the end of the live, y'all. Oh boy. And I be straight sober too. That's the thing. All right, Maverick. I think Maverick posted already. What does AM hope and desire our relationship to truly be like deep down as far as longevity goes with us? What did I eat today? I ate a ham and cheese sandwich and some dill pickle chips. And what else? Some cantaloupe and watermelon. We just trying to get our crops to grow, Dan. We need some damn rain. All right, Maverick, 4 shuffles. What is AM's desire for this relationship with Maverick? Yeah. Emily always got something to say. You know, I should go to that darn grocery store that's like a few minutes away. Wheel of Fortune that has the fruit. They like cut up the watermelon and cut up the cantaloupe because I already ate the ones I had. Because I'm too lazy to cook right now. Well, damn. The King of Cups flipped out. The Empress and the Upright flipped out. And then this Lover's reversed with the 4 of Cups came out too. So we'll take it since we're close to the end anyway. I feel like what they desire is a long-lasting thing to grow and evolve together with love, and they truly desire positive momentum forward, the Wheel of Fortune. The underlying energy, which is what I think this Lover's reversed with the 4 of Cups is, they have some sort of issue about wondering if you're going to get bored or lose interest with them at some point. Either on your side you think that or they think that. It could be both of y'all have some sort of thinking that things are going to turn sour, right? Because these are very positive cards that came out. So what they desire is truly success. That's basically it in a nutshell. That's what they actually want. But they're worried that something's going to... You know those people, this is the way it kind of feels. You know somebody that maybe they have low self-esteem. So if they get in a connection and everything's going perfect, they're kind of like waiting on the ball to drop because they think it's too good to be true or something like that. So they got a little bit of a maybe self-esteem, something like you could lose interest kind of vibe going right there. But they want something awesome. Those are the best cards I got all day. Oh, bananas with some Honey Nut Cheerios. Oh, and cut up some strawberries. Do you eat cereal, aliens? I have milk in there. You are welcome, Maverick. All right. Last but not least, G is up. You don't really eat some cereal. I figured you would. Cereal's probably bad for you, no matter what kind you get. Honestly. But I be eating it. Y'all, I should stop eating like I'm 7, shouldn't I? Is Scorpio J watching me or trying to keep up with me on WhatsApp still? 3 more shuffles. Ooh, Captain Crunch or Fruit Loops. That sounds so good. I got old fart cereal. Shredded wheat. I need more bran. Game over. Oh, God. He had to have some old fart cereal. Eight of Cups. Okay. The World. The underlying energy is the King of Swords and the Hangman reversed. I don't think so. Because with the Eight of Cups, this is about no matter how close or far you are physically away from somebody, this is about somebody energetically detaching. And the World card is here in the upright, the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new one, right? So I feel like maybe at one point they were watching or looking at something, but not now. The King of Swords and the Hangman reversed. It's like they've come to this conclusion from a logical perspective that they're no longer waiting around. And in their mind, even if this ain't how you feel, in their mind, waiting around would be them keeping a watch on you. So I feel like they're no longer doing that. Believe it or not, that's what the cards say. So that's what I got for you, G. She said that's some 70s cereal. Kix or Wheat Bran. Man, that sounds not like, that ain't the fun kind. She was being a good mama though, honestly. That's exactly right, aliens. Me and you be thinking the same. She was being a good mama. That's why she got the kind that wasn't sugary. I have not had Kix cereal in forever. I think I was probably a kid when I had it last. I guess I'm about to go find me some food, y'all. Kix is your wife's favorite. I should just eat me a bowl of that for old time's sake. What in the heck am I gonna eat? I need something good. I think I might, aliens, because nobody's here. Like, Gage is here, but he's sleeping because he stayed up all night. He went to bed at like 1 o'clock today in the afternoon, and he done stayed up all night. Little protein, Marley, or you'll be hungry. I could go make me an omelet. An egg has protein, right? Peanut butter toast and cereal. I could do that. Throw a Reese cup in there for good measure. He's definitely going to use up his summer to the last drop. You ain't lying. They be soaking it all in. Yeah, just add a Reese cup for good measure, right? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make me an omelet. I could make me an omelet and some cheese grits. If I eat an omelet, I listen to y'all. I go get me some bell pepper. I'm weird. I like to cut bell pepper up, little bitty pieces of bell pepper, and put. She about to put M&Ms in her milk and eat it. Oh God. Emily was telling me the other day, she's like, Mama, you know who we have a diet like? It's the Gilmore Girls. And they eat stuff like frozen pizza with tater tots. I'm like, we ain't that bad, Emily. Dang. We probably are, honestly, but I got some frozen peas in there too. I could cook them. Then come back and complaining like she ate like a toddler. Y'all, I know. I'm gonna make me an omelet. I think that's pretty good. An omelet is good. I could put bell pepper and cheese in it. Have y'all ever did that? Cut up the bell pepper in little bitty pieces and put it in the egg and make you an omelet. Yeah, I put them peas up like last week or something. Y'all give me like an hour to go get me some food, and I'm probably going to come back on here and we can just do another list of 13. I can't help it, y'all. I'm a kid at heart when it comes to food. It's true. Y'all feel like coming back on here in about an hour? I'm going to just leave my cards out on the bed. That way when I eat, I'll come back on here. All right, I love y'all. I'll see y'all in a little bit. I'm going to go eat my milk and M&Ms. I'm really going to make an omelet for real. All right, I'll be back in a little while. Bye.